Hi, my name is David Weinberger. I'm an adventure photographer, and on my adventures I like to take pictures of anything that captures my interest. I've been experimenting with a new easy way to create more dynamic lighting in my macro photography. It's giving me images like this. So if you'd like to learn how I lit this, you're in the right place. The VM1000 is a full-featured wireless macro flash. I'll show you how I've used it in a couple types of macro setups in the field. Before I embark on a shoot, I like to make sure I've found a good location for my subject, which today is bees. I seek out a place where the flowers are abloom and the bees have easy access to them. Then it's mostly me standing around looking at bees. If there's more pollen in one area and I'm seeing the bees' patterns, I follow the action, which is always at the flowers. Shooting without the flash limits you to the available light. For me, it means bumping up the ISO and slowing down the shutter speed. This gives you some sense of what not so dynamic lighting looks like. The VM1000 provides a boost in control over lighting for my subjects, hence more creative options. I like how it provides more definition in this image. And since you can add optional flashes and speedlights as you grow creatively, it can grow with you. First I check my focus and basic exposure settings. The VM1000's modeling light is excellent for that. I rarely have to make any adjustments, but if I do, I adjust the camera settings before touching the flash. The flexibility helps me experiment. Sometimes I'll hold the flash to the side for a selective fill. Here are some shots as an example. For the first setup, I shot on a 105mm lens at a distance of roughly 1 foot. I started with flashes at the left and the right and then decided to add a third. In this environment, I'm really tapping into the TTL, or through the lens capability of the 1000. It means the camera chooses the right settings based on my parameters, so I can focus on my craft. For this first outdoor setup, my goal was to get a close macro image a couple different ways. As I get closer to the subject, I find I have to adjust the flash angle in toward the ring. I shot with 3 flashes on top. Notice what this yields. I like the results, but I want to separate the subject more, so I decided to move 2 flashes down to the bottom and left one VM1010 on top. What we get is this. The kit is very accommodating when you want to add or subtract light. Here you can see how it brings the bee more into the foreground. This set comes with 2 VM1010 macro flashes, 1 VM1020 transceiver, and a flash mounting ring. You can build it up with additional pieces, like adding these 1010s as needed. Here's my second setup in the field to bring some context of surrounding foliage into the frame. I begin with 2 flashes. I'm liking this context and how it adds some energy and movement to the composition. For my final setup, I used 3 flashes on the flash mounting ring, plus a 4th 1020 transceiver off camera to the right with a speedlight close to the subject as a key. Having this option is great since it's less obtrusive to my subject and lets me move freely. Notice how this improves the quality of the image by defining it from a 3rd dimension. And that's just a few ways you can use the Bolt VM1000 flash to step up your macro photography. I like how it's an all-in-one package flexible enough to tackle various scenarios. That includes 7 lens adapters from 52 to 77mm, so you can use it with nearly any lens out of the box. Please like and comment below with what you want to learn next. Subscribe for more tutorials. Follow me on Instagram, and check out the VM1000 in the link provided.